Brought to you by Penguin.
The Einstein Vendetta. Hitler, Mussolini, and a True Story of Murder. By Thomas Harding. Read by Roy McMillan. Vendetta. Revenge, which can affect both the direct offender or any member of their family. Grande Dizionario Italiano. Vendetta. Italian. Blood revenge. Meyer's Encyclopedia. Author's Note. This is a work of non-fiction. As such, I have relied on investigative reports, written testimonies, letters, official records, photographs, and other archival documents. I was also granted the rare opportunity to go beyond the public record. After winning a court case in Germany, I received a copy of the prosecutor's files, the first time a journalist has gained access to such documents, and I was privileged to speak to various eyewitnesses, including many who were in their 90s, providing me with details that only those who have experienced an event firsthand can provide. Ever since the events in this book took place, there have been numerous attempts to get to the bottom of what happened. As new information became available, opinions changed, the history was revised and then revised again. In Italy, there are two words for memory, ricordo and memoria. The first includes the word cor, which means heart, and describes a more emotional, personal, and fluid memory. The second comes from the Latin word mens, which means mind, and is more objective, collective, and stable. This book attempts to capture both ricordo and memoria, in an effort to reach for the complete truth. Part 1. Crime. It was such a night that one knew that human eyes would not witness it and survive. Primo Levi. 1. Il Focardo, 1944. Robert Einstein was hiding in the woods, 15 miles southeast of Florence, away from his house, away from his family. For 2 weeks now, he had remained holed up, within sight of his villa but concealed. All he had with him was a blanket and a book that he had quickly grabbed from his library. Some nights he slept on the ground beneath the cypress, oak, and hazelnut trees. Other nights he found refuge with a local farmer. Afraid his whereabouts might be revealed to the Nazis who were looking for him, he never stayed in one place for more than 24 hours. 2 weeks earlier, members of the Hermann Goering Division had knocked loudly on his front door and demanded to see him. Luckily, he had been working in the fields at the time, and the German visitors had been sent away. Later, he sat with his wife Nina and their 2 adult daughters, Luce and Cici, and discussed what to do. Was it safer to stay together or to separate? In the end, they had agreed that it would be best to separate. The women would remain in the villa, and he would find somewhere close by and lie low. After all, it was Robert who was the target, and so it must be Robert who must hide. If the Germans came back to the villa, the women would say that he was away. It had worked once already. Why not again? As for Nina, Luce, and Cici, they were Christian. This would surely insulate them from any possible violence. But ever since he had said goodbye, giving a long hug to his daughters, kissing his wife on the cheek, he had worried that they'd made the wrong decision. Had they considered all the options? Were Nina, Luce, and Cici in fact safe? Being apart made him feel powerless, powerless to respond to changing circumstances, powerless to protect his family. More than once he had considered returning to the villa. At least then they would be together, able to face whatever adversity came their way. But then he remembered the reasons why they had separated in the first place, and so reluctantly he stuck with the plan. They would remain apart until conditions changed. For 2 weeks, therefore, he had waited in the shadows, paralyzed with anxiety, hoping that something would shift. As an engineer, he thought of himself as a man of reason. He did not rely on faith or superstition, nor was he one to pray. He assessed a situation according to the facts. So when he came across someone in the woods, a farmer traveling to one...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?